And I have a friend. I have a really good friend circling around me now. I really dislike these friends, by the way. They're my least favorite summer companions. Whatever. As you know, my friends, I'm not the typical human design teacher. I am a certified human design reader, whatever that means. But you know how certain people are really good at talking about facts, memorizing, and teaching? That's not me. My profile is 4/6. I'm a very relational and experimental and experience-based person. So my teaching is more life teachings. We all learn in different ways. And I guess I'm not really here to teach you. I'm here to show you my perspectives on life. And I find it so fascinating to have the language of human design and talk through that lens. It's important to have language because before I found the system, I couldn't really express myself. I knew that something was different with me, and some people feel more like they belong to a group. Some people are more individual, but I couldn't really pinpoint it in words. So the value of human design for so many is this specific language. And just because you have this language, it doesn't mean that you're put in a box. Even if it may feel like this for some people, and some people like being in boxes. For me, for example, I don't like being in a box. I do love the language. You can imagine my rebellious nature just screaming, no, I don't want to be a part of a concept or a group or whatever. But the language is so important. And that doesn't mean that it's a rule. This whole system is an experiment, remember, friends. It's not a dogma. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of it. And for me, it's really important to be seen. My ideal environment is wet kitchens. And this, for me, really means that I'm active in my environment, in my ideal environment. And YouTube, for me, is kitchens. I get to make an impact from the rooftop because I'm on the second phase of the 6th line. And I get to make some sort of an impact on people who are drawn to me and my energy from the comfort of my own home. I don't have to be involved with people physically. I can just be myself, but still be social in the comments and on YouTube. And this is, you can imagine the joy I feel. Remember how I said I don't like to be part of a community? It's just half true. I like being part of a community. Obviously, my network is my community. I just don't like to be put in a box. That's the funny thing about manifestors. We're really sweet, loving people inside, but if you say something, we might just do way differently, just because we want to. Now when I'm walking here, I'm hanging out in my ideal environment, kitchens. And yes, the forest can be kitchens. I feel that there are so many possibilities here. There are so many branches. There's so much to look at. you could really craft some really fine artwork just by finding a perfect stick. I think I found a really good stick. Oh my gosh, imagine what you could do with this. There's so many nice sticks here. So I'm here in my ideal environment, feeling really creative when I look around. And I have touch cognition. And I'm using my senses to really feel the air. And I feel the sun hitting my clothes and my hands. I hear the cars. And I'm almost hit by the sound of the cars here. I hear this annoying friend circling above me. He just wants to suck blood from my head. I won't let him. Feeling and getting information from the air with my touch cognition. My low sound is digesting everything around me right now. It's really peaceful here. My manifestor loves peace. You see how I'm using the language here? I'm really understanding my whole human experience by using the language of human design without putting myself in boxes, because you can be objective when you use words. But there's meaning behind words, and I don't think we should be afraid of using them. Doesn't it look like I'm in a snowy landscape now? But it's not snow. I just don't know the word for it in English. Sorry about that. We're here on my ancestors' lands, walking with a super camera today. I got to borrow my dad's gear. Ooh! My relative friends have built some sort of stone masterpiece over there. They play here sometimes. So my friends, human design is not a dogma. It's not putting people in boxes. It's a language. And with that, I conclude today's video. Bye.